Hey, what's happening? It should do the merciless Reese L. Black. Welcome back to the booth. Of course, sooner or later, I was going to have to address this. And since somebody hit me in the DMs a long time ago, asking me, what I thought about it, I was like, okay, what the hell? So in the meantime, I go ahead and throw a disclaimer out there. This is not a jab at anybody or any other content creators, and this is just a discussion that we are having here. So, Reese, I was pretty much asked in the DMs long time ago, how do I feel about the high value man content today? Now, the reason why it's a little bit tough for me because I look at everything from a business standpoint. So I'm not going to talk about the platform or the show or the content creator themselves. Let's go ahead and stick with the high value man. Now, if anybody knows me personally, I pretty much always addressed any man who has a great status, typically just good quality or high quality. Now, I never really necessarily used the term valued or valuable, right? So like I said, let's just go ahead and start there. And so I just also want to throw out there, no offense to anybody, this is just a discussion because I know we got a lot of cats who are sub to me, who actually sub to other platforms, who actually speak on this topic and everything. Not exactly my lane. And so let's go ahead and address it. Now, first things first, I'm pretty objective when it comes to this. So to give credit, the high value man topic and everything, even your dude Kevin Samuels will tell you he did not come up with that. That's not his. He just spoke about it. He did not create that. It just rung a lot of bells when he started bringing it to the attention, to the YouTube space. That was all. But he didn't make that up. That's the high value man. That's been around, for ages and ages. He was just one of the few who just, I guess you could say he popularized it, right? But let's go ahead and talk about this high value man, what it is to me. To me, the high value man is just the same as the high quality guy. It's something that we all strive to be for. And yes, I like his pointers where he was talking about, your network is your net worth. And, pretty much what you have, what you're knowledgeable about, what you're knowledgeable of. These other people need you for that. There was something about you that is very helpful for them. You're highly valued. You're honorable. Yeah, who wouldn't want to be that? I look at myself as like that. Do you got to have money in your pocket? Oh yeah. He even said you making 10 racks a month or more, you're pretty much deemed in that high value area. Yeah. So if you look at everything on the exterior, whether, you're making your money, where your network is popping and everything, and everybody pretty much respects you for your knowledge in a certain space, in a certain field, you just have that great expertise. Yeah. You're straight. Now, what pretty much throws a little wrinkle in this whole thing, as everybody have seen over the years prior to YouTube, is the dating aspect. Now, from what I've seen, because a lot of us know some high value men personally, what was it like dating them? A lot of women have kind of left some high value men. And I don't want to say they started dating beneath them. No. They just started dating men who were a little bit more reasonable, as you say. From what I've seen, because I know some men personally who make well over six figures to $1 million because they're either in the nightlife industry or they are in tech or they're just an entrepreneur. And I will tell you, their game sucks. It is amazing how these same men can bang out a deal. They can bang out a contract with somebody. They can bang out a deal with another brand, but they cannot keep a woman. They can't. And the thing is this, one of the things that you are really not going to catch in that space, and sometimes I wish there was a little bit more representation of the quote unquote high value man in the space, but that's never going to be because we're too busy. And honestly, the high value man, it almost seems like they could give a damn about dating and sex. They just care about business. And that's actually good. But they seem to really can't maintain anyone. Yes, Obviously, they're attracting the wrong type of women. If you look at a platform like that, you do not exactly see desirables calling up to talk. You don't. A lot of you guys sit back and roast these women who are calling, but yet you could come to a platform like myself, or you could go to a platform like Mr. Lucario, shout out to them, Alpha Kingdom, shout out to him, Alpha Villian, shout out to you. You can actually go to these other platforms like Ron Wills and look at the type of women that are listening to these individuals. These women are attractive. I know it's subjective, but a lot of these women out there are pretty. They want to know the game. But if you actually go, to any other platform when it's talking about, the high value men, the bees are a little bit different coming for this honey. It is. And there's never really enough talk about, I don't want to seem shallow, but there's never much of a talk about sexual satisfaction. It's not. It almost seems as if our high value men having trouble maintaining a relationship with a woman, maintaining a great healthy sexual relationship with a woman. How many women brag about these high value men or these money, Mr. Moneybags or whatever, about how they're holding it down in the bedroom? I do not want to make it seem like that's the only thing that women care about, but it's a plus. Some women out there usually cannot wait to get their man in bed. So some of you ladies already have the lingerie picked out. You got the soft music ready to go. You got the rose petals on the ground leading to the bathtub or whatever, or leading to the dinner table, because you about to put it on them. But a lot of these women who left their high value men don't even have stories like that. So the question is the high value man sexy? Now, over to the high quality man. Now, the high quality guy could be the pool boy. He could be the plumber, that blue collar worker. He's that dude that holds it down. It's amazing on how many books there are out there, how many romance books are out there where they have this woman who's married to a high value millionaire, but yet she's cheating on him with the pool boy or something. I don't think that's by coincidence. Sometimes I feel like these authors, these women are trying to tell you something. They don't even give a damn. They could be married to a freaking drug lord and cheat on him with one of his goons. The high value man is great for business, but is it great for love? Is it great for the physical? Like I said, I've been around for a long time, and why do these women always kicking it with other dudes on the low? I mean, they may not necessarily be sleeping with them, but they're going out on dates with these other dudes who are quality men, but not exactly rich. So the question is, does sex appeal make a difference into being highly valued? Now, to me, all of this is subjective. There's a bunch of people out there, I'm sure there's a handful of men out there who got that game, who got that bedroom game popping, and got the money game popping. Those are hard to come by, right? Those are usually the ones that's already married and taken, or they're just living the Playboy lifestyle, right? But as far as representation goes, you're not going to get much of it on a platform. These high value men that are probably great in bed are just living the life, doing that thing, traveling, sleeping with hundreds of women or whatever, just doing it big. They're not going to settle down just yet because they're not ready to be a parent, because that shit takes work. So the high quality guy, which is your average Joe, that blue collar worker that's, making up to 100. He's not a millionaire, but he's so good in the trade and so good with his hands. And the thing is, the blue collar guy is a people person. He interacts with the public constantly because guess what? That's his life. That's his job. He has to be on the streets. Yeah, your high value man is pretty much white collared in an office, boardroom, usually only interacts with other people who are on the C level. It happens. But the blue collar, he's everywhere. That guy is everywhere. So of course he's going to be more of a social butterfly. He's going to understand, what the ladies are going to want, and he's going to listen. And I don't want to stereotype the high value guy, but the high value guy may not give a shit about what a lady wants because he's the prize. When the blue collar guy, the high quality guy, the guy that's pushing six figures or already making six figures, maybe on the low end, he pretty much knows like, hey, how about we both be prizes to one another? You got something I need. Hey, I got something you need. So let me show you how to have, let me show you a good time. That's your high quality guy. So like I said, I don't want to jab on the high value guy, because to me, to be high value is more of a mentality. I do wish there was a little bit more representation, and I bet you we would probably even have that representation. Like I just said, it's just not on a live platform. And I bet you there's probably some high value men out there who are just like, that's not it. But like I said, they busy, they doing their thing. And I'm sure they got some high value men out there that probably, put it down, who love to satisfy women. But right now, it's not looking like that. You really don't catch too many high value men out there talking about how to make a lady feel like a lady. You don't see it. But the good high quality guy, this is his objective. I'm going to make you feel good, and I'm going to show you a great time. And then I'm going to take you back to my place. Nah, let me stop. A good quality guy, he just wants to make a woman smile. That's it. The high value man is business. And like I said, no offense to my subs if you are a high value man. Hey, if you even know that you got it going on, socially and physically, let the ladies know. And especially if you feel that, you may have like some bad representation right now, let them know. Come out with a platform, yourself and everything. And like, yo, I'm a high value guy. Yeah, I make 6 figures, but I have the gift of gab and I can hold it down in the bedroom. Let them know, like, yo, satisfaction guaranteed, but you don't hear much of that. Just like you don't hear about satisfying a woman in the red pill space. You just don't. It's just one of those things that's just kind of missing, But that's my take on it and everything. So like I said, I thought I'd give a stab at it. To me, it's about sparking a discussion. It's not really about being right or wrong. This is just my opinion. I love y'all. But anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and throw that vid out there. In the meantime, you know how I do. I'm out this piece. Good evening, Mr. Black.